Zandvoort. More like Voldemort. Because this race was cursed.
The curse of Vandevort. Norris.
Welcome to the United States of Formula One. Follow us for more F1 coverage. Now your hosts, Nicky and Cookie. Take it away, boys.
Welcome to the United States of Formula One. Nicky.
Cookie!
Bringing the energy because that race didn't feel like the best race. But it was good for certains.
Were you happy about this? Right off the rip.
Were you? Because you just threw your remote.
That's how excited I am. I'm throwing stuff today.
So I'm going to be about as excited as his post-win interview.
Okay. First of all, you love McLaren. This guy,
I do.
He's very stoic. He's not excited, but he does what needs done. And now you're dogging on the guy.
I'm not dogging on him.
I feel like you love Lando so much that you're giving this guy a bunch of grief.
Because I love Lando so much. It hurts me. It hurts me.
Lando is the best throughout practice. But
Practice 1, 2, 3.
Oscar took the pole, barely, and then he holds on to it and wins the race. Let's give this guy a little congratulations.
All right, fine.
I understand
Go
he's
McLaren.
Starting to run away with it, but let's get right into that grid we were talking about. So, Piastri steals the pole from your boyfriend.
Yes. And that's what happens. When you win the pole there, you win the race.
Well, plus when you have Verstappen in third right behind Norris, you know that right away he's going to pass him.
Which you did.
Because Norris is the worst starter in the history of Formula One. For someone that's that good of a racer.
Actually, he got a good start during this race, and Piastri, he got such a good start that Piastri had to move down to cover him, which then kind of screwed Norris into losing in second place. But he got it back.
He did so good to start that it was bad.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Don't talk so much trash about my lover. I love Lando.
All I want to bring up is this. Baby Bulls, Hajar. I've been on him all season. I've been doing this a little bit with him.
Qualifies
fourth.
Huge.
Obviously, he's not going to.
No, there's no
way. He's not going to hold together. He's going to finish like 8th or 9th. I get it.
He's a baby bull. It's a good thing. He's going to probably make it in the top 10 at the end of the race.
Yeah.
I would imagine. So
yeah, you got Ferrari there pushing the pressure. You got your boys, Alonso and Lance Stroll.
We're just going to say Alonso because I love him.
Anyhow, we talked about it. P4. Should we look at how it finished?
Yeah.
I think everybody knows. Mm-hmm. And you're going to say, right off the bat, you're going to say he was gifted this.
He was gifted this.
Okay. He stayed in fourth the entire time. Is it his fault?
No, it's not. No, and this is the best part about the race, in my opinion. A rookie gets on the podium. Hulkenberg gets on the podium.
Yes.
Somebody other than who is always on the podium makes it a great race.
I think anytime we have this, like you alluded to it, Hulkenberg, first podium ever a few weeks back. Hajar, rookie, first podium. When you don't have the McLarens, Verstappen, 3PG, Ferrari has no chance apparently at this point. But yeah, when you get that versatility. But the problem I have is Stroll's creeping up. Mm-hmm. Couple good races in a row, and you're giving him no credit.
I love Aston Martin.
I do not.
I love Haas. What about the credit that you don't give for Haas?
Well, I hate Haas.
Well, they got
double
points.
I like Behrman. I don't mind Ocon. We don't need to get into that. I don't like you disrespect my dog. We're gonna have problems forever. Are you still friends with like an ex-girlfriend that broke your heart?
Yeah, all of them. Because I'm an adult. And I get over things.
I find that very hard to believe. Let's look at some other excitement here. So, obviously, we're going to get into it a little bit. We had disasters with Ferrari, Lando issues.
Yuki Tsunoda.
It allows guys that typically are in the top 10 to slide up, but they had to do the work. Hajar had to stay there to slide into third. Albon goes from, was it 15th?
15th or
5th?
16th. Yeah.
Behrman starts on pit lane.
Yep.
So he's 19th, and he started on pit lane all the way up to 6th.
Yeah.
I mean, is he the racer of the day?
What about Lance Stroll? He started dead nuts last.
Anyhow, like we were saying,
that?
no. But Yuki Tsunoda,
yeah.
He's in the points. You've been begging for Yuki to do well all season. He finally does. If you had to say Hajar, Behrman, racer of the day, who gets it?
Hajar, first podium. If he finished fourth, I would give it to Behrman.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
If he qualifies fourth, stays fourth. So it's strictly because your boy's engine blew and he gets gifted third, he's racer of the day. I love him. He's been my favorite rookie. I don't want to say Behrman, but I feel like devil's advocate, you almost have to say Behrman going all the way from pit lane to 6th.
Nope. You got to go Hajar.
All right, well, then we'll throw it up there then.
So
we'll throw it up there.
Last week, we were talking, Bortoletto was doing so good, and he was on top for Rookie of the Year. Mm-hmm. And I think we had maybe, were we talking about Hajar? We were like Kimi possibly, Hajar in there. Now, I think this pushes Hajar to the top of that list. Now, it has to, right, for Rookie of the Year?
It shows that excitement of these mid-range racers because, it gets a little boring sometime in years past for Verstappen running away with it. Now McLaren running away with it, who's going to win it? Looks like Oscar. But you have this, like, Bortoletto, is he the best?
Yep.
Is Hajar the best? It was always Antonelli. Like, you just said all that, but I like this excitement in those mid-range, especially the rookies. What do we have, 6 rookies this year?
I think 7.
I mean,
6, 7. Who knows?
6,
Only
7.
2 of them finished in the points. Congratulations. Now, did you get emotional? Because I did a little bit, seeing everyone so excited. Because you see the McLaren, they win. You see the Red Bull, they win. Everybody's like, yeah. I mean, they're excited, but the excitement that came from the team, all the girls crying, who very good-looking women in there.
Yeah.
I never knew that before. I am actually going to be possibly I'm sorry, my wife might be watching
more of a
this.
Baby Bulls fan now because of that?
No. Yes.
Of course you love that. You're a human being. Mm-hmm. To see the studs win every week is cool. Mm. It shows dominance, but when you see those... Now, he's had to race, 15 races in his career to finally get a podium, so they shouldn't be as excited as Hulkenberg, who took his entire life to get there, but... I do like that. I love seeing, how is he not going to be excited? Hopefully this is not a one and done.
No, it's not going to be at all.
Because
next year he's going to Red Bull. So
I think, does this lock that up?
I think it was already locked up before this, but I think this definitely locks it up.
I love how in the radio transmission, he acted like he didn't know he finished P3. They said P3, he goes, oh my God, what?
I think he just wanted to announce it again.
Say it into my good ear.
So.
I want to hear it again. No, super excited for him. We've been too positive this show. Do you want to get into some negatives?
I'm going to be positive about the negative thing that we're going to talk about next, which is Lewis Hamilton. Mm-hmm. And
what's the positive you're going to take out of this?
He's a good-looking guy. And he wears red very well.
He does.
But he doesn't drive it too well this season. It's just not working out for him. What do you think happened here? Because what do you think happened?
The announcers said they thought he hit the paint.
That's what I think.
It barely started to rain. There was like a sprinkling. But he's not a rookie. He's coming out of pit lane. He's done this for years.
He tried to correct it. He couldn't. It's just what happens. It sucks.
Boogie was trying to give me analysis before the show about hitting the paint, and then the back left tire came off the ground, and then something. But it was like physics, and I stopped listening, to be completely honest.
Because Boogie doesn't know anything about physics.
Yes, he does. How dare you? The man was a motorcycle racer.
Yeah.
He knows physics.
Angles, maybe.
How many times do you think he dumped his bike?
Today?
He didn't ride his bike today.
Twice.
I'd say at least twice.
Yeah.
I'd say 3-4 times.
This sucked.
I know. You love Hamilton. You have predicted him to be in the top 6 pretty much every week, and he has failed you pretty much every week.
Yeah. He can't catch a break.
And he sounds exhausted. Mm-hmm. They're like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. Do you think maybe you just want to put someone else in my seat? I'm just no good anymore. He's so down on himself.
Yeah.
What?
At this point,
at this
point, what else? I don't know what you want me to say. The guy, I pick him every week. I want him to do well. It's just not working out. I think the year is over.
Can he hit a reset button? Is there a certain track that this guy loves? He's performed well in all of them. Mm-hmm. Actually, though, he's never won here. He's never won at Zandvoort or Miami or Vegas. Those are the only 3 current tracks. Now,
Miami's new and Vegas is new.
Correct. So those are kind of like one-offs. Like, all right, he hasn't been the stud he was in the past. But Zandvoort?
Well, Monza, we're going to find out. Because that's all. Hopefully he does good in Monza. Because it's the Italian Grand Prix.
How good?
6th or better.
You're predicting.
It's not a prediction.
Well,
This is not the prediction
spoiler
show.
alert, he has a 5-grid penalty coming into that race.
Yeah,
so
I know.
he's going to have to do a lot of work to get into 6th.
Yeah.
Good qualifying pole. Okay, let's move on. Move on past that.
George Russell Leclerc. Now
More Ferrari drama.
this is turning kind of into the Verstappen-Russell of, was that last year, earlier in the year? Remember?
When they had spats, yeah.
Yes, and they hated each other, and now this is kind of where this is going, and Russell is pissed about it.
Well-
but I think this was a great racing move.
Okay, so
by Leclerc.
that was the key. And the announcer said that. They were debating, did he go completely off the track limits? He didn't.
And he did, but in this view you can't see it. He did go, but he wasn't past him yet. So this is them coming back onto the track, and then he's fully back over on the other side of the white line when he makes the pass, and that's why.
That's
why
a
they get
great
penalty.
shot. Look at that shot, though. I mean, whoever took that, you have all 3 of their tires in a line. I mean,
Well, Boogie took that.
That's yeah, Boogie was out there. That's a tire sandwich right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's insanity. So
This damages George's car, though.
That's
That's the
the
only
thing.
unfortunate part.
that's the issue I have with this is I don't mind the racing moves. It basically put Russell out of any contention to the point that they gave Antonelli right there. The team says, dude, you got damage on your car. Turn 1, let Antonelli overtake. Let him take a run at Leclerc.
Sorry.
And I don't think when they said let Antonelli take a run at Leclerc, I don't think they realized this was the run he was going to take.
That was a run. That was a run, all right. Now he goes into the pits, comes out, and it's kind of a battle for position. And everybody knows at Zandvoort, this is the banking area, and you can't. It's flat on the bottom portion of the track, and it's very hard. So basically, it's going to shoot you up that track, and it slingshotted him directly into Leclerc. Now, you know what I like about this whole situation?
No, but I want to know.
If that was George Russell, Leclerc would have been pissed. But because it was Antonelli, he was very calm about
Yeah,
it.
he's like, it's just a rookie. He didn't mean it.
Now,
But
do you think Antonelli did it?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Was there, maybe not on purpose, but was there a little bit of helping out my teammate, get you back? Maybe I could have held my line and I didn't.
No way.
Completely accidental.
Yes. 100% accidental.
I hope there was just a little, like a split second. He's like, maybe no. Oh, shit.
This was going to be what? The first, this would have been the first race that Kimi would have finished ahead of George Russell? This would have been the first one.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Look at
Didn't
that.
happen.
Can we just get into this?
That flow.
Look at, he's just like, I'm just going to watch the rest of the race from this golden bluff.
Because he's stuck there and he had to.
Yeah.
They kept showing him, and as we were watching the race, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, well, I guess he's got to stay there for the rest of the race.
Yeah, unless he's going to run across the track. He was completely stuck there as a fan.
And look at, so
He took it all in.
Yeah,
And he didn't
there's-
even have to pay for a ticket.
there's cameramen just all up in his face snapping pictures, and he's just sitting there like,
You know he's
I got my
posing.
flow.
He's posing on purpose. He probably
absolutely.
fixed the hair a little bit, and he's like, I bet if I look like this, it'll look real good to the cameras. I don't think he has to even try.
Yeah, no. So 10-second penalty for Kimi Antonelli, right? Punctures his tire.
That was legit. That should have been a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. But then he gets another 5 seconds because he's speeding through pit lane. Now, potentially because he had one tire completely missing, it was a little harder to slow down, and he's a rookie and he doesn't know how to do that yet. Is what it is, 15 seconds. It took him out of the race.
I didn't mind the penalty there at all.
No,
I
not
thought,
at all.
Obviously you wreck a guy out. Leclerc, like you said, wasn't as pissed as he could have been, but the season's over anyhow. And plus he got to enjoy a beautiful view.
Double DNF for Ferrari. Ugh.
So, you talked about the 10-second penalty for Antonelli. Let's get into another 10-second penalty.
You mean the horse shit penalty?
Do you-
Excuse my language?
I feel
Horse
like
poop?
I was going to ask you how you felt about it, and you came right out.
It's nonsense.
Okay.
Absolute
Explain what's happening
nonsense. They're racing.
here. Okay.
And that's what happens when you race. So the same, basically almost the same exact thing with George Russell and Leclerc.
Yeah. I mean, the picture looks almost identical.
Same thing. They made some contact. Both cars were damaged, right? So both had to pit, which hurts.
Had a puncture.
And at that point, it's like, okay, now, I think the investigation should be over at that point. They hurt their own race by racing hard like that. So why give Carlos a penalty? And then when he says he wants to talk to the stewards after the race, they don't allow it. So they believe the announcers knew they were wrong, and I think the stewards knew they were wrong, and they didn't know what to say to him. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to
The
you.
announcers were flabbergasted. They're like, what did he get 10 seconds for? And they were like trying to make sure and verify he actually did.
Who?
Yeah, and Signs was completely confused. Are you joking?
Yeah.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life. He's a leprechaun.
I don't know why he turned into a leprechaun.
Because he was so mad. He changed Irish. No, I thought it was completely ridiculous. I mean, would there have been justification for even a 5-second penalty?
No penalty
None.
at all.
To
None.
go, this is one of my biggest issues with Formula One is you can't compare 5-second and 10-second to 10-second penalties. It's not apples to apples all the time. But you're saying Antonelli wrecking out Leclerc and ending his race is an equal punishment to Sainz racing and a slight puncture.
A little battle. No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was pissed, and like you said, he did say, "Make sure we talk to the stewards." And what did you say that who didn't let him talk to the stewards?
The stewards always said the door was open to come talk and discuss, and the stewards did not allow him to go talk. So they basically said that door's shut right now because we need to think of a good lie to tell you.
Yeah, I don't
maybe
understand.
Get you like a pot of gold.
For his Lucky Charms.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, that was probably the most frustrating for you, or was this
This is the most
the most
frustrating thing in the
frustrating
race.
for you?
This is sad.
Well, this was another thing that's out. I guess the stewards are out of your hands. They make terrible decision. But this is a power unit issue. Nothing he could do. And while I was watching it and you saw the smoke coming out, I'm like, did he shift incorrectly? Did he do something? Did he overuse it? And
no, this is horrible. I don't really have words.
Yeah,
so when you have the championship fight, okay, to have it come down to this race being a reliability issue and mechanical issue that's not what anyone wants. The fans don't want it. I don't want it.
no.
Now you're what, 34 if I do the math correctly? That was good if I did. 34 points behind when you could have been, even if you finished second. I don't know what that. I can't do that math that quick.
Yeah, I mean,
he was
basically
9 down. Now he's 34.
Instead of dropping 7 points, 25 to 18, he drops 25 full points. I mean, that's shattering.
Yeah.
And as well as Oscar's racing, I mean, unless something like this happens to him in the next few races, this thing could be about over because of this.
Because of one race. And not, and people are going to say, when he crashed, what about when he crashed into Piastri? Yes, it was a mistake.
Yes.
But this is not a mistake. So this is a power unit.
And nobody saw this coming. Like we talked about earlier, he was dominating throughout practice, finishes second on the grid, races well all day, and then 8 laps to go, and just, it's like, I smell something.
Yeah, and
smells funny.
And let me be honest with you, I was wanting the battle to happen. It just never was the whole race. Piastri, I think, was just kind of slowing down and then speeding back up the whole. So Lando was never going to win this race, in my opinion, whatsoever.
No.
But to come, in second would have been.
He's only going to drop 7 points.
Yes.
Which you can grind out and make up in future races. But yeah, like you drop 25 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more points than half the racers even have for the season. And you drop that in one race. And then we have another gentleman watching the race from the grassy knoll.
So he collected his thoughts for a little bit. He took his helmet off and was waving to the fans. So he had his post-interview, they asked him, and he said, I just want to have a hamburger and go home. That's it. I just want to have a hamburger and go home.
I figure at the Heineken Dutch Grand Prix, he probably want a beer or 12 after that.
Yeah.
But he's a gentleman. Actually, I was watching this with Liam, my son, and when he had his head down, he's super upset. But then when he decided to take his helmet off and start walking back to pit lane, he was smiling, waving to fans, and I was explaining to my 14-year-old.
Really quickly did he turned that switch. It was like, take a second, and now you have to be an F1 driver.
What a great sportsman.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a lot because you really want to rage. Now, he has no one to rage on. It's not like another racer did this to him.
No.
But, you have guys that could blame the engineers or blame Mercedes power unit to be pissed at anyone but yourself. And he's just like, I got a good life. I got a good career. It happens. Thanks for coming, fans. I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Good dude. He didn't want to hear it from his team. He's telling them there's an oil leak. It's a failure. I'm out. And they're like, you were fast. He's like, it doesn't matter. I know I was fast.
They're
They're
trying,
like,
it's like, what
but
do you
you were
say to
fast.
them? You were going to finish second.
Yeah. He's like, I know.
I
I don't want to hear it right now, guys. I just want a hamburger.
Just give the guy a hamburger and let him go.
How many times are we going to show this guy? Look at that.
Thanks, Boogie, for putting the show together. Can we add another 4 pictures of the broken vehicle? I'm supporting my man still. I don't care.
To summarize, Oscar has now taken a huge lead. Max, good race for Max.
Yeah.
Hajar, first podium ever.
Yep.
Some younger guys, chance to slide up because Ferrari decided to not finish this race. But let's get into our picks.
Ooh.
How did we do this week?
I
So
did great.
Well,
So basically,
the first two I see.
I picked Lando Norris to win. That did not happen. He did not finish.
We saw
the
him
race.
on the grassy knoll.
I picked Lewis Hamilton to get into 6th place. That did not happen.
saw him
he
wreck.
did not finish. And I picked Fernando Alonso, and he did it.
That is,
One fee.
I want to say 2 out of the last 3 weeks, the only points you're getting are from
Aston Martin.
No. This is not cool.
Yeah. Let's
So,
see how you did.
On the flip side of this, now you granted me, I let you pick the winner pretty much every week, and then I just take the other McLaren, which we're going to change that next week, by the way.
No, we're not.
I just took Piastri. I took Antonelli top 6, which was looking decent until he decided to get 15 seconds.
I thought you were going to go 3 for 3 for sure. And if he doesn't crash out Leclerc, he finishes at least in 6th.
You know what, though? I love 3PG so much, and for him to be a teammate, and in my mind, he did it on purpose, for him just to say, Leclerc, stay off my man, I'll give up that point to let him bash into Leclerc and end his race.
Well, that's because you got another point on Isaac Hajar. So
Yes.
yeah, you can give up that point.
And this is the second time this season I had a guy in the top 10 who ended up on the
Finished on the
podium,
podium.
which was Hulkenberg. So
Yep.
2 out of 3, so I don't... Oh, but you know what? You probably did better in the bonus pick, right?
Yep.
Bonus pick was...
Bad thing about the bonus pick is I just asked you first, and I was going to go opposite no matter what, and you picked the right way.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Because I said that was a stupid pick when we did it, and you get the point.
Okay, bonus pick next week. I'll come up with it. You pick, and I'll take the opposite.
Okay.
But for this one, you said, is Verstappen on the podium? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
He's 4-time world champion. Of course he is. Finishes second. That's 3-1 this week.
Verstappen will. This is why I don't like Vandervoort all that much.
He's stuttering.
Max starts second, finishes second. Last year, wherever they start, they pretty much finish, unless you have power unit issues and stuff like that. So, good job. I'll say that. Okay, who cares? Next.
All right. Wow. Okay, getting into what we were talking about, Piastri. Piastri is now up. You said it.
34 points. Was that right, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they must have said it, and I just remembered it.
So 34 points. Now, figure those 18 points. Where would he have been? He would only been down 16. So you go from, should have been down 16 going into Monza, and now he's down 34. That is a huge hill to climb. To crime?
To crime.
That race was a crime.
It was.
And look at Hajar sneaking into the top 10.
He is officially tied with your boyfriend.
My 2 favorite racers are in a little...
In the top 10, though. That's huge.
They're in a tied sandwich of, hold on. They both have 37. See?
37.
Anything else up there you like? Antonelli?
Well, Hamilton and Leclerc didn't move at all. They got the same exact
Well, I
points.
feel like they're just going to be at 5th and 6th and actually finish at 151 and 109 at the end of the season. No more points
good.
the rest of the season for Ferrari.
Go Max, though. Max built a little bit of a lead on
Yes.
old Russell.
He gained
So-
6 more points on him because what was he? He finished second. Russell was in 4th. So he's up 21 points now from 15 points last race. So
Do you still think, and we discussed it last week, do you still think Russell potentially finishes ahead of Max Verstappen?
21 points is a lot.
Yeah.
And Max is Max. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no as well. I think I said yes last week. But
I think we both have said yes
That's
a lot.
because Max was on a 4 straight not being on the podium,
Yes.
finishing horrible. And if he was going to go that route, then possibly. But Max, I mean, I guess it is his home track. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happened now.
The Orange Army was out.
Yes, they were. I told you about them.
This is the most pissed off I was because I am so OCD and love numbers so much that I didn't care about Norris for his own personal benefit to not get those 18 points. But I was like, oh, McLaren would have over 600 points. They'd have 602 points right now after race 15.
Yep. That race for the 1,000 is officially, I think, over.
Oh yeah, you were hoping they would get 1,000. That's such a lofty
They
goal.
needed to get 1 and 2 and maybe a 3 in there, and it is what it is. They're still going to get.
They're still slaughtering.
It's still done.
They're still completely slaughtering. You have more points than the second and third place team combined.
So I think they'll get crowned. They said it earliest by Azerbaijan. Does that change? Even though the DNF, does that really change?
Does it matter?
No.
Every week we talk about this, and Boogie's like, the constructors race isn't over. I'm like, it was over week 1.
It's been over for a whole while.
Yeah. I mean, this is...
Racing Bulls, because of the podium.
If any team is going to take over Kick Sauber and my dog, I'd love it to be the Racing Bulls, the Baby Bulls. I would just love to see...
Look at the battle between Aston Martin and the Baby Bulls now. And
if we can get the Racing Bulls and Kick Sauber above Aston Martin,
Yep.
that would make me very, very, very happy.
Yeah, and Liam Lawson I wish he would have done a little better this week, because that could have helped. Because you get 2 Astons in the points. And
2 asses don't make a right? That's how it goes?
Special congratulations to
Again, we've mentioned it.
Isaac Hajar.
Baby.
Amazing.
Look at that baby face. He's double pointing the camera.
And I loved his interview. The fact that they're like, could you ever imagine this? And most people were like, no. But he was like, yeah.
He's like, this is
why I'm here.
Since I was 4 years old, this is what I've been trying to do. So yeah, I've been imagining this. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, he was good. And then Oscar came up, and he's like, I can't follow that up.
Yeah. No,
It's like,
you
yeah,
can't.
because you're the worst speaker of all time. Great racer, terrible speaker.
Yeah. Well,
boring.
he's like, how many interviews does he have to do? It's just now it's like getting repetitive. He's
Yeah.
like, I like the Oscars. He didn't really want to take the spotlight off of the first podium for the rookie. So I'll give him that.
I do love when they do that. And we talked about earlier, Ollie Behrman. Career best finish when he starts on pit lane. It wasn't like he qualified in 8th and then he held it and it was his best ever.
Yeah. The only 2 rookies to finish in the points in the spotlight, unfortunately, comes completely off of Behrman because of Hajar. But that is awesome to start from pit lane to get on the P6. So.
And as we alluded, going into Monza,
5.
Are you still going to put him to finish in the top 6?
5. No, that's 5 places. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else, and you're going to have to find out on the Monza show, because I don't know what it is yet.
This is like a little change in the guards here, too. Look at that. Young pup, old, disgruntled, grumpy old man that's like, I can't do this anymore. Is this his last year?
No.
All right, good. Good take on this guy.
Happy birthday to you.
That's enough.
Okay.
Carlos
Sainz.
Today, Labor Day, Monday, his birthday.
I was going to say the date, but I don't know what it is.
It's the first.
September 1st.
It is
How do
September.
you forget that? Labor Day. Oh, is it August?
No, Labor Day is not necessarily always September 1st. It's the first Monday.
I know.
September.
Oh, yeah.
The first Monday. Never mind.
I thought it was like Easter Sunday. Is Easter Sunday not always on a Sunday?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I think that follows the moons, though. There's something about like
moon's up?
this third new moon or something. It follows that. I don't know.
Happy
like
birthday,
a Wiccan ceremony.
Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, Boogie's favorite. Unlucky. Do you think he's celebrating his birthday in joy today after that 10-second penalty?
Yeah. It's his birthday. It's a good-looking man.
God, I hate you.
Join
We're
us.
doing so well.
Join us next. I was saying the next couple of days we'll have the Monza pre-show up for you.
La Monza!
It's going to be. I hope that race is better than Zondervoort.
He's going to take Hamilton, probably to be on the podium, because he knows he's due. Due? Yes? No?
Leclerc for the win.
Leclerc for the win. Love ya.
Follow us on YouTube at the United States of F1 and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at United States F1. Join us next time on USF1. Like and subscribe. Copyright Brugman Media Limited 2025. Love ya.